Okay, go to AW3A. Okay, that's when you want to be on first. You're just gonna I'm gonna practice graphing. I know it's crappy without having graph paper, but I don't really know how to get you some. So let's graph the equation using slope and y-intercept. So you've got example 1, x1. And we went over this last week, if you've had time to view those videos and do the assignment. So this is just kind of a review. And then the second, 3B is something new. Okay, you're going to have to make a little graph off to the side. Okay, now make a wall, kind of like a Y. That's going to be important later on. Okay, get that Y by itself, and then label the other side M and B. So again, M is the slope and B is the y-intercept. So the slope is slope is M, y-intercept's B. Okay, so -5 is your slope. Always have that be a fraction. If it's not a fraction, you need to put a 1 under it, because you need a number underneath it. And then +2 is your y-intercept. So we graph the +2 first. So here's what you do. You want to go above, okay? So just go 1, 2, make a point. Okay, then to get my second point, I use my slope. Okay, -5 over 1. We're always moving forward with the bottom, and then you're moving down 5. So to move down 5, you need to make your little tick marks on your graph before you do that. Okay, so there's 1. The middle counts for 2. Okay. And then 3, 4, 5. And then I need to make 1 tick mark to the side, okay, so I can go over to 1. If you had graph paper, you wouldn't have to do that. But so again, 1, 2. Remember, the middle counts, okay? You count the middle as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, forward 1, okay? And that's how that line's going to look. Okay, example 2. Remember, on the y-axis, when you're making your little marks, you count the middle 2. You don't make one in the middle because it's already kind of something there, but you got to count the middle as well. I don't think I did a very good job in the last video explaining that. Y equals 1/3 x minus 5. So you got M and B. Yeah, I imagine you are working a lot, working at a grocery store. Imagine there's tons of people. Okay, so the slope is your M, 1 over 3, that's good. You have your fraction, and then -5 is your y-intercept. Okay. So now, since I have -5, I'm labeling it down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, mark a point. Okay, from there we go up 1. We go forward 3 for sure, then up 1. Well, if I go up 1 there, that's pretty easy. Okay, now forward 3, you go 1, 2, 3. So go up 1, forward 3. There's your line. Okay. Okay, example 3. Y equals -4x. So you got M, now you put +0 because that's going to be your B. So slope, y-intercept. So my slope is -4. Again, that has to be a fraction, so we need to put a 1 under it. And if you want to put the 1 right here, you can. It's up to you. Then 0 is your y-intercept. So the 0, when you have y-intercept of 0, that means you just make the point right in the middle. You don't have to go up or down. Then we got to go down. We got to go forward 1, down 4. Remember, slopes rise over run. Okay, you always run forward, but sometimes you go up a hill, sometimes down. This is going to be down. Okay, so down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 forward. So go down 4, 1 forward. There we are. Just get the graphs the best you can. Okay. I know it's not ideal. Okay, example 4. Y equals 2x plus 1. Okay, so MB, so slope, y-intercept. Remember, M stands for slope, B stands for y-intercept. So the slope is 2, so that's 2 over 1. Okay, always put a 1 under that if you don't have it. Your M should be a ratio, a fraction. Plus 1 is your y-intercept, so on the y, you're going plus 1, so right there. And then I'm going forward 1, up 2, so I have to go up 2, so there's 1, 2, and I have to go forward 1. So up 2, forward 1. Okay, example 5. Y equals 1/2 x minus 6, so M and B. So slope, y-intercept. So slope's 1 over 2, and then minus 6 is your y-intercept. So minus 6, that's negative minus 1, minus 2. It goes down because it's minus 6. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, make a point. So I go up 1 because it's positive, and then forward 2. So up 1 would be here, and then forward 2. Up 1, forward 2. Okay, example 6. Y equals negative 1/4 x plus 2. Slope, y-intercept. Slope's negative 1 over 4, and the y-intercept plus 2. Okay, so plus 2, 1, 2, make a point. And then I go forward 4, but as I'm doing that, I go down 1 this time. So I have to go down 1, which should be here, and then forward 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, down 1, forward 4. Okay, example 7. Y equals negative 5x. So wall up M. You got to make your B 0 then. Put a 1 under that. You want that to be a fraction. So slope, y-intercept. Slope negative 5 over 1, y-intercept 0. So 0 at the y-intercept is just the middle. Now we go forward 1. As we're doing that, we have to go down 5. So I have to go down 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I have to go 1 forward. Okay? So down 5, forward 1. Okay, example 8. Put a 1 under your M because your slope's always got to be a ratio. Now this one we're going to make quite a few marks here. You'll see why. So 8 over 1 is the slope, and minus 5 is the y-intercept. So it's minus 5, so I go under the middle. So negative 1, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. Then we go forward 1, but we have to go up 8. Okay? So see how many, if you have to go up 8, you go, and that's from this point here. Okay? From this point. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, the middle's 5, and then 6, 7, 8. Okay? I go up there, forward 1. And your slope's always from that first point. Okay? Remember, you count the middle. So I was at minus 5. Then I know I had to go up 8 from there. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Middle counts as 5, 6, 7, 8, forward 1.